Hello and welcome to the 5th lesson in the eTrumpetLesson.com series of free lessons for beginning trumpet players. Now this is the last lesson in this e-course series, and I hope you've enjoyed learning some of these things as much as I've enjoyed bringing these lessons to you. I congratulate you on getting this far, and if you've gone through this whole program, you know that we've covered the correct way to set up your embouchure to help you develop a nice tone. You've learned how to support your sound with big breath and firm corners of your embouchure, how to monitor your embouchure with the mirror and what to watch for. You've learned enough notes to play some melodies on your trumpet, and you're set up with some daily exercises for your warm-up and to improve your embouchure strength. I've tried to give you a whole range of fundamental exercises and techniques here that you can use as the basis to build your trumpet playing skills and ultimately play anything you want. Now, there's one more crucial thing that I want to teach you as a beginning trumpet player, and that's tonguing or articulation, which refers to the way that you begin each note. Now, I'm not sure how you've been tonguing your notes so far, and I've purposely not brought it up so you don't have too many things to think about all at once. But now I want you to really develop an ear for a clean attack on every note. Now, clean tonguing is such a big part of your overall trumpet sound. Listen to a couple examples here to demonstrate the difference that clean tonguing can make. I'm going to try to play two examples exactly the same way, with the only difference being the articulation. First, I'll try to play clean. Now I'll try using the tonguing that I hear a lot of times for beginning players. So good articulation involves a combination of good air support and proper use of your tongue. Now, the right way to use your tongue when playing a note is the same as if you're saying ta or da. Try this with the trumpet. Alright, good. Some common errors that beginning trumpet students make in articulation include not using the tongue at all and saying something like ha, ha. And it might sound something like this. Another mistake that I sometimes see is when people place the tongue too low on the teeth or even between the teeth. So the sound is something like tha, tha. Another possibility is just using the lips without the tongue, kind of like a pa. Do you recognize your sound in any of those examples? And do you notice how the ta sound is the cleanest? Try once more following me, and remember to use lots of air. Alright, good. Did that one sound better? This is an area that I really want you to pay close attention to in your own playing, because the attack is something that's really hard to hear with kind of anything but the best sound equipment. So my tonguing sound on this video might be a little bit distorted. I'm not sure what it's going to sound like when you hear it. I hope it sounds accurate, but listen carefully to yourself. Here's a little exercise that I found to be real helpful in developing an ear for a good tonguing technique. Start by choosing any note that's comfortable for you and just play that note until you can get a note that you think is the very best tonguing sound that you can get. Okay, so that third one is pretty good for me. Once you're satisfied that you've played one note the best that you can, try for 2 notes in a row, again, to demonstrate your very best. So, nope. 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 Then if you can play 2 notes in a row perfectly, then go to 3. keep practicing 3 notes until you get 3 perfect tones in a row before you add that 4th note. Now this sounds like a really simple exercise, and it is, but you can spend a really long time with it. As you improve your technique, you're also going to become more discriminating, and a sound that maybe used to be your best tonguing sound becomes unacceptable to you. Now, I don't know if this is true, but I've been told that Wynton Marsalis will sometimes play a single note attack for maybe 20 minutes or more. It's the same idea when Tiger Woods putts, hundreds of balls a day in practice, just putting. Both of these guys are really good examples of demonstrating how important it is to focus on the fundamentals regardless of your level. In the lesson on articulation in the full lesson program, I'll talk to you about different tonguing styles that you'll play depending on the style of music that you're playing. I give you some exercises, and we'll even talk about ways to use different types of feedback to help you just quickly learn how to get a clean articulation sound. There's a whole meat and potato set of lessons there that's going to help you learn not only articulation, but also tone and flexibility and fingering technique, all the skills you need to develop as a trumpet player. So I hope you'll go to that website and check out the details of the program at etrumpetLessons.com. So take this simple exercise and work your way up to 4 notes in a row that represent your very best tonguing sound. And if you can't get to 4, that's a good sign too, because it means that you know how to really listen for what you really want. Now go and practice that as usual, and I'm sorry I'm saying that for the last time because this is the end of the free lesson program. So well done for getting through this, and I hope you're excited about learning more. I think the trumpet is the most fun instrument to play, and when you play the trumpet you really are the star. Now if you want to go back over some of the lessons and pick up some things that you might have missed, then great, that's fine, do that. But I think the natural progression and the thing you'll want to do now is to continue with the full lesson program where I can really teach you more techniques to develop not just your trumpet skills, but also your musicality and your ability to get beyond just playing the right notes. We'll really make some music there. We're also going to be free from some of the limitations of this free lesson format, and you'll be able to take in a full-length presentation. You can pause and replay parts of the video that you want to practice. You can even skip over parts that you've already mastered, which is part of what makes this video lesson format so efficient. The lesson program also includes a trumpet guidebook. It's got some specific exercises that we'll talk about in the videos. There's a special section on reading music in case you don't know how to read yet. There's some songs for you to actually play and make music with. There's even a goal-setting chart that'll help you set up your practice sessions efficiently, a fingering chart, a set of flashcards to help you learn to play written music as quickly as possible. It's really a good, comprehensive program to help you really get on the right path to becoming a trumpet player. The lessons in this program were designed to help make sure that you get started off with a good foundation of good technique, because it's so much easier to start off the right way than to have to change a bad habit later on. And that's the theme that will continue if you come with me in that full lesson program. You'll start to see, just like in sports, how if you get the basics down from the beginning, you've really laid the foundation for the rest of your game to fall into place. So, again, thanks for joining me. I hope this has been a real value to you. And if you've enjoyed this course and you've learned stuff from it, and you know people or you have friends maybe who want to learn to play the trumpet too, or maybe thinking of playing the trumpet, please send them the link to this program so that they can get this free course for themselves as well, because I'm sure they'll enjoy it just like you have. Thanks for joining me in this program. I really look forward to seeing you soon in that full-length trumpet course. I'm Brett Mangus. Good luck playing the trumpet. Go have loads of fun, entertain people with the songs you play, and I wish you all the best.